How's it going, everybody? For today's collection update, I got a few awesome pieces in today, and I'm going to go over them with you briefly. Haven't done that in a while. To begin, let's start with NES. Original Ghosts and Goblins, hard as hell, but it has to be in your collection, of course. Alright, here we have a game where if you're a glutton for punishment, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde for the NES. This game sucks, but it was like 99 cents. Up next, Star Tropics for the NES. Now, many of you probably haven't heard of this. This is actually kind of like an overhead RPG, but with a lot of puzzle elements in it. In fact, I say it's predominantly puzzle. It's really interesting. I guess almost like the first Myst, kind of. I don't know, but it's an interesting game, and I highly suggest checking it out, because it's an underrated classic. Alright, moving on to Super Nintendo. Got one Super Nintendo game. ActRaiser 2. Now, I've heard that it is not as good as ActRaiser Original. I loved ActRaiser 1 so much I did a review over it, but we're going to see how ActRaiser 2 is. Got a couple of Sega Game Gear games, actually. Here's the original Streets of Rage. Hell yeah. We've got Revenge of Dranken, I don't know, but the game's pretty interesting. And then, of course, an old classic, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This brings us to the big part of this video. A working Sega Game Gear. If you know anything about Sega Game Gears, you know that the transistors, I think they're called, for the sound, sometimes the video, but mostly the sound, are temperamental as hell. You can almost never find one of these that works. It always has to have some work done on it. But, I don't know. Let's put Chakan the Forever Man in so you can hear it. Plus the audio for it just sounds absolutely hilarious. Oh yeah. Yeah! Anyway. And then to wrap the video up, I got a PS1 game. This is going to be really random. This is Blazing Dragons. Now, if you look at the back, it looks really cartoonish and childish. But if we read right here, it says, from the voices of the Monty Python troupe. So I can only imagine this is going to be one of those feel-good, happy-go-lucky, pick-me-up kind of games. And I have a feeling, judging by how the back looks, this is going to be a lot like Discworld, which is another one of those just happy, makes you feel good, fun to play on a rainy day kind of games. And I like games like that where it's just a story-driven RPG that doesn't have to be combat, point-and-click adventures. As long as they have good voice acting, that's what I'm primarily concerned with. And judging from the fact that it says it's from Monty Python troupe, and it looks like one of those kind of games, I have high hopes for this game. So anyway, that's it for the collection update. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and there will be some game reviews on the way shortly.